What's up, guys? Real quick before we get into today's video, you guys figure out what we're doing here today. I just wanted to do a little shameless plug. So we've got merch, guys. This is Austin's Off-Road Garage merch. Got a cool little logo here, and then we've got the original logo here on the back. We finally got a good website going, and I'm gonna launch it when this video releases, which is freaking awesome because they do 15% off everything. We've got long sleeve shirts, we've got t-shirts, women's t-shirts, travel mugs, we've got hoodies, and every color, whatever. So if you guys feel like supporting the channel, supporting me, helps get more content on here, please go buy a shirt. I appreciate it. Whew, it's cold. Alright guys, welcome back to Austin's Off-Road Garage. My name is Austin. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got a lot to talk about today. So, in one of my previous videos, we talked about how I got a big build coming up on the 4Runner. I wasn't just aching your chain. We have a giant transformation that we're going to do to this bad girl. That being said, what it is we're going to fully long travel the 3rd gen. Unfortunately, I don't have all my parts for the front yet, so we're still going to be waiting on some things for that. But we've got a lot of other stuff to talk about. So let's jump right in and get talking about some long travel. So first things first, let's go over what we're going to do to the rear. Right now what we're running currently is, I'll call it like a mid-travel setup, is we've got a Bilstein 5100 shock with a 861 Old Man Emu spring. And it works, but we want to do something a little more crazy. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we've picked up these outboard shock hoops from Envision Fabrication. And what this does is it allows you to run your shock outboard, so inside the fender here, and you can run a greater length shock. Freaking awesome. These just weld right in pretty straight up, and then they come with a lower shock tab as well. You cut off the OE shock tab and then place it in your position of choice. So there we go. The first step to long travel rear would be these outboard shock hoops, so we can get more shock underneath the 4Runner. That being said, oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna try and stuff these triple bypasses underneath here. This is a 12-inch 2.5 triple bypass shock from King, and it's tuned by AccuTune Off-Road. It's gonna be a lot of work to get these in here. I'm not cutting body at all. We're gonna either notch the frame or we'll make it work. I've seen people run 2.5 smooth body shocks, which is basically just this on these rigs. So I think it could be done. I got it set up so this all faces, it's all nice and tucked, a nice, neat little package. So freaking rad. Just if you're wondering why I went triple bypass, is you just can't beat it. I mean, it was a little bit more expensive than a smooth body shock, but the adjustability in this thing is just unbeatable. There's no way I'm going to buy just a smooth body shock. With how heavy this thing is, getting a right shock with the right valve, it's going to be a pain, in my opinion. Also, thank you, Chase, for convincing me. But anyway, just tons of adjustability in those, and you can really push these shocks pretty hard. So that's why we went triple bypass. Next, we are going to be running 2-inch by 2-inch travel King air bump shocks in the rear. Basically, we're just going to French these into the frame, build a little bump pad. Pretty simple. This is a can that you mount to the bump stop. This is what you weld to. So yeah, super stoked on that. Get rid of those Toy Tech ones. They work, but just not quite as nice. Last but not least, what we're going to be running for the rear setup is these beautiful rear end links from Opt Off-Road. Got a nice big joint, and these things should definitely withstand a beating. I got uppers, and lowers. If you've ever seen the factory ones, you'll know why we're switching that up. Also, they're fully adjustable, so I would like to maybe kick this rear tire back just a little bit, not much, but just give that tire a little more room to stuff in there. Them 35s. So yeah, for the rear, we're doing triple bypasses, outboard shocks, air bumps, and upgraded rear links. Obviously, we need like limit straps and those kinds of things, brake lines, which I've already got installed, but that's the long travel setup for the rear. All right, so let's move on to the front. Currently on the front, what we're running is a SPC upper control arm, fully adjustable. They're awesome. And then we're running a king coilover that has the extended travel built into it, so it's like a mid-travel setup as well. The whole setup currently works great. I'm only going above and beyond because I want to, not because I need to. This setup works so well. I don't even know what I'm thinking, but I can't leave anything alone, and just always wanted a long travel rig, so that's what we're gonna do. So, moving forward, what are we gonna change up front? I can't show you because I don't have them yet, but I have some DIY upper and lower fully boxed control arms that we're gonna fab up on this channel. And they're gonna utilize, upper and lowers both utilize a 1-inch uniball, which is freaking awesome on the lowers because it eliminates the lower ball joint. And we all know how much fun those are on a 3rd gen. They are 3.5 inches wider per side, so it's total of 7 inches wider on our total track width, which is freaking cool. And then I don't have them yet either because King is like 4 months behind. It took me a long time just to get these rear bypasses. But what I did is I ordered the King coilovers that you would run on like a full 3.5 inch Total Chaos kit. I don't know the specifics. I need to do a little more research on those, but I've already ordered them just because I think it will. I know it will work. But so that's what we're gonna do up front. I got the upper bushings here to do that. They're just some DIY bushings from Low Range Off-Road. And then we've got new white line lower control arm bushings to put in the new control arms because these ones are already shot. You guys can probably hear them clanking and stuff in my other videos. So that's another reason we're gonna upgrade. So stick around, guys. We got a lot of fabbing up to do, especially on the front and the rear, honestly. And I think we're both gonna learn a lot. And I think this thing's gonna be a monster when she's done. Still gonna keep the 35s. She's still dual locked. I'm not sure on total travel yet. I think it's like 14 inches supposedly in the front. That's total travel, so up and down. In the rear, that's up to us. We're gonna get as much travel as we can. I'm aiming for a lot of up travel without cutting body, but it's gonna be really hard stuffing that 35 in there with we might have to trim fender a little bit, but anyway, I'm getting on and on here. So I just wanted to get on real quick, guys, and update you. That's what I'm talking about build-wise, and hope you guys stick around and enjoy it because this thing is gonna rip. Supercharged 35s, long travel, dual lock 4Runner. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. I'm gonna continue to put it out. If you have any questions or any part numbers you want or anything, let me know. I'm not gonna list them in this video quite yet, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on that little bell too, so you know every time I post. And yeah, that's it. We'll catch you guys on the trail next time.